with another video, and today's video is going to be on a new unit brought to you by the company Myfirstwig. But before I get started on all the details, guys, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already, and if you are subscribed, please make sure to turn those notifications on so you do not miss out on any of my videos. Now, you guys have seen their packaging plenty of times, but of course you get this nice sturdy little box that you can store your unit in after you are done with it. And then of course they are celebrating their 7th anniversary, so you are going to get this little drawstring bag. I haven't looked at the unit yet, but it looks as if it's going to come with the area for the removable elastic band. Of course they included this little wig kit, so I'm excited to see this unit. I love when they send the darker wig caps. Of course, 9 times out of 10 when I am reviewing for Myfirstwig, because it is a beginner friendly, pretty much ready to wear, I'm going to be doing it straight out the box because there's really nothing else for me to do to their units. So it's just in this little net right here. Try to get it off without getting this little net everywhere, because see how it's getting caught all on the ends of this removable elastic band. And I try to save these little nets, but sometimes it don't work out the way I want it to work out. The unit straight out of the package. Y'all look at the color on this unit, and this is of course a yaki texture, as you guys can see. And it does come with your 13x6 lace frontal area. This unit comes with your 2 combs on the side, also comes with your comb in the back, and of course your adjustable strap. Also will come with a pre-plucked hairline, and also you get your pre-bleached knots. And of course they have the option on the website to get pre-bleached and also deeply bleached. It's supposed to be their new air lace. It does seem to be a little bit more on the stretcher side just from me doing this. It'll be more lightweight. It's also supposed to be more thinner, and it's also supposed to be more soft. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten my straps up pretty close together because I want to see if I'm not gonna have to add this elastic band. So I'm just gonna slip this on real quick. All right, so first of all, this color is it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this color is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, there's a little bit of humpage going on up there, but y'all know I'm gonna get it together because it's been sitting in a pack. But I'm trying to make sure that this is all together because of where those tabs are. I definitely know I am gonna have to cut around the side, but yeah, those tabs are literally right behind my ear, so I want to make sure they're not going to dig into my ear. So this is what it is looking like so far. This hair feels really nice and full. I can't wait to straighten it out, but I want to show you guys what this hairline looks like. Let's see if I can. There it goes. This is what the hairline is looking like. They did a good job with plucking this out. I don't feel like I'm going to have to go in and do anything extra. And I want to show you guys the parting space. So even though it looks like it stops right here, it does not. You can definitely go back further. And then of course, the further you go over, the more you'll run into tracks. So right here is where the track is going to start. You can still see a little bit of parting space right there. But if I go over a little bit more, I won't be able to. But of course, you can see that little frontal area right there. You get a really good amount of parting space. Even though this already comes pre-parted as a middle part, you definitely do not have to just stick with the middle part on your units. You can definitely rock a side one, but I'm just probably going to leave it in the middle part because I do want to just show how easy it is to rock this straight out of the package. Y'all, yeah, this hair feels really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to styling this unit, and then of course I will come back to show you guys the final look. done installing this unit and it came out beautifully. The color on this unit is, it's just doing something for me. It is definitely pretty. I have no cons when it comes to the color on this unit at all. I did go in with my Eva New York spray. Of course, you can rock this glueless if that is something that you choose to do. However, I wanted to melt this lace down because I wanted to see a difference. Now, when I laid the lace, I will say I didn't have to go in and fix up any areas, because sometimes I do miss and I have to go in and fix up the lace that's kind of left out and kind of lay it back down. But I didn't have to do that this time. Like, I just sprayed a little bit around the hairline and it laid the lace down perfectly. I don't feel any rough edges or anything. I mean, it's just on my head. It looks good. I'm gonna let y'all know I did not lay the sides of this unit down. So what I did was just kind of pull this hair in front so you can't really see, but I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. You might can't really see because it's blending in with my skin, but there it goes. You can see right there that I did not melt that down. And the reason why I chose not to is because of the placement of the elastic band. So like I stated before, I am used to them sewing in their elastic band. I feel like it's very, very comfortable. It's thin, it's lightweight. And sometimes when you are placing on the removable elastic band, the adjustment on it can really be a problem and it will irritate your head if it's not placed right. Well, if I was to pull this unit all the way up to where I can put the lace a little bit above my hairline on the side, it was going to irritate my ear. So I just kind of pulled it behind so I don't really feel it. And I just left it alone. I noticed when I sprayed that adhesive on, the lace was kind of darker up in this area. And I also had to go in with my powder in between the hairline just to kind of lighten it up a bit because it was just coming off a bit darker on me. But yes, I did have to add a little bit more powder around the hairline area, just really up in this area. And then I put a little bit of powder into the parting space. They did a really good job with bleaching the knots on the parting space and also pre-plucking out the hairline because I didn't have to go in and pluck out any extra hairs. I used my flyaway tamer just to kind of lay down those shorter hairs at the top, but I also use it to go around my hairline, and also I use my hot comb just to kind of press everything down. Because this area was looking a slight bit humpy because it was sitting in the package, I did have to press it down really, really good, especially on this side because it was just not wanting to lay down, but I definitely got it all the way together. Of course, if you go in and wash the unit, you can already preset it using some mousse and it's going to lay down really flat. Now, I would say that this is a really good density. Y'all seen how thick and full it looked when I turned around, and there's definitely a good amount of density up and throughout the frontal area. Not too much to where I feel like it's going to be super humpy, but they did not play when it came to the density on this particular unit. It looks really, really good and nice and full. Do I feel like it's heavy? No, but it definitely does have a little bit of weight to it. So it's just gonna be up to you when you are rocking this out in this heat, because y'all know it is definitely hot in Houston. It has been like 100+ degrees. So pick and choose when you want to wear this type of unit when it has more density to it. The length on this is really good. I don't have any complaints about it. Usually I would prefer an 18-inch for every day. However, I would rock a 20, but anything past 20, I'm just kind of like, it's a little bit too long because I'm only 5'2", and I don't want to have to worry about my hair swinging around too much. Love the texture on this unit. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Yaki, but when you are dealing with Yaki texture hair, you definitely want to make sure you go in with some serum, and also make sure you go in with some good moisturizing shampoo and conditioner to maintain it. The ends are looking good. I had no issues with straightening out this unit. As far as shedding and tangling goes, I did receive a little bit of shedding after cutting into the frontal. However, once I combed that out, I really didn't receive much shedding after that. Now, as far as snags go, I am getting a little bit of snags like in the nape area, but I feel like they're very easy for me to kind of run my fingers through right now. And I know this hair is colored, but it's not coming off dry at all. I did put my serum in, my Sleek and Shine, so it's gonna help to keep it really sleek. Also gonna help take care of the frizziness and flyaways. Overall, I think that this unit is nice. The color is definitely gorgeous. gorgeous, gorgeous. Installing this was no issue at all. You guys know I love Myfirstwig because I feel like they are a great beginner friendly company. If you don't want to have to worry about plucking out your units, you don't want to have to worry about bleaching your units, and you want it to be pretty much ready to wear, then you definitely want to check out this company. The lace on this is really nice and soft, but I also love their HD lace, but I like that they are giving options. For this unit, I am going to make sure to leave all the links down below in the description area. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Once again, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.